All of the information that you need to effectively and efficiently communicate with your patients can be found in the patient profile card. You can search for a patient by either entering the patient ID, first name, or their last name. This takes you to the patient's profile card. Here, you have access to everything that you need to know about the patient and the patient's family members. This is the same screen that you'll be able to see whenever you click on a patient's name throughout the entire application of Dental Intel. At a glance, you'll be able to see the most important details about your patient, including their personal information, contact information, and these quick patient stats under the Quick Look. Simply click on any of these stats to see the associated details. Toggle to the Family tab and quickly see this patient's family members, some quick personal information about each member, and whether or not they're scheduled for their next appointment. By tapping on a family member, that specific patient's profile will now pop up. By selecting the Notes and Activity tab, you can find detailed history of all your patient notes and completed follow-ups, allowing you and your team to keep a good pulse on your patients. To ensure that none of your patients fall through the cracks, we developed a cool feature called Patient Follow-ups. To add a new follow-up associated with your patient, just click on the Follow-up button. Here you have the ability to tag that follow-up with one of the 7 most common reasons that you should be reaching out to your patients. Next, assign the follow-up to a team member who will get the job done. Select the date, and the magic begins. You don't need to think about it anymore. From here, we will remind you on the day you selected the follow-up to occur, ensuring that no patients or patient follow-ups ever fall through the cracks again. Let's now talk about today's follow-ups, another Dental Intel exclusive. When you log into the application, you'll immediately be notified of today's follow-ups. Here you'll see a number representing your assigned follow-ups and any unassigned follow-ups. Don't see any follow-ups for you, but you want to see the entire team's follow-ups? Not a problem. Click on the menu and select today's follow-ups. On the same screen, see how you and your team are doing. If you want to see a specific team member stats, simply select a team member from the list. You even have the ability to select a period to review. Managing today's follow-ups is so simple. Click on the follow-up, which will take you to this patient profile card. Here, not only will you see this specific follow-up, but any follow-ups associated with this patient and this patient's family members that are both due today and in the future. This allows you to take full advantage of your time with the patient, completing multiple follow-ups at once, basically killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or 5. Each follow-up gives you the ability to either reschedule, complete, and remove. Whichever option you choose, we'll record the history and all the notes you decide to add. This way, whenever this patient comes up again, you'll have all the history needed to engage in an effective patient interaction. The patient engagement application, including patient follow-ups and the patient profile card, will not just make your job easier, but will improve the performance of your practice, your team members' performance, and of course, patient care. To learn more, don't hesitate to schedule a training with one of Dental Intel's client service specialists.